What's going on, Central Georgia? Came to take a quick step outside to talk to you about our increasingly likely snow chances. A lot has changed over the last 24 hours since just Wednesday morning, now into Thursday morning, so let's go over the latest of what we're expecting. First and foremost, we have issued another weather impact alert for the third straight weekend of potential winter weather and some lingering impacts that are going to go well past the onset of that possible wintry precipitation. So first and foremost, the weather impact alert going to be for possible snow showers that we do see. That is going to be on Saturday, starting in the early morning hours, maybe going into the late afternoon and evening hours for some areas of East Central Georgia. Then we get into the biggest cold snap we have seen so far in the winter season. Now, I know you may say, Alex, you were just talking about that at the beginning of the work week this week. Yes, we had some single-digit feels-like temperatures, but what if I told you that some select areas in Central Georgia have the potential to see some wind chill values down close to 0 degrees as we go into Sunday morning? So bitterly and blistering cold is what we're talking about, and this is going to increase the hours below freezing temperature. Take a look at this. Over the course of this weekend and into the beginning of next week, most of Central Georgia has the highlighted potential of maybe anywhere from 20 to possibly even 40 hours below freezing temperature. This is going to limit that window that we can climb above freezing temperature. So if we are to say have anything of the frozen nature that falls on the ground, it is very likely going to stick and is going to take quite a while to melt. So everyone going to experience that big time cool down Sunday morning. We'll get above freezing for a little bit on Sunday afternoon, but we also are going to start Groundhog Day on Monday off with very chilly temperatures. We're talking about 20 degrees, and we're talking about feels like numbers well down into the teens, maybe even the single digits again. So some cold weather advisories are going to be very likely as we go into the end of the weekend and the beginning of next week. As far as your snow showers do go, those chances are still looking best in East and Northeast Central Georgia. So the timing would start once again, the early morning hours going all the way into the afternoon and into the evening hours possibly. And you can see that this winter storm watch has been issued for Hancock and Washington counties, and is very likely to expand into the areas and counties that are surrounding them. What this means is those areas have the highlighted potential for wind gusts up to 35 miles per hour, and they also have the potential for maybe 2 inches of snow. So that's where the confidence remains the highest. Northeast Central Georgia. We very likely could look at other areas like Milledgeville, or other areas like Eatonton, maybe even down into Wrightsville that could be included in this watch as we get closer, but that's where we're looking at snow to be likely. As far as other areas in Central Georgia, you may see a couple of flurries, but not really looking at much accumulation whatsoever to where it could have some travel impacts. So we're still trying to nail down the exact snowfall totals graphic that we can share with you as we get closer and closer, but right now we continue to have greater confidence in the location and the likelihood of seeing some snow showers here in Central Georgia. But if you live in Macon, you live in Warner Robins, yes, you may see a few flurries in the sky mainly on Saturday morning, but right now it's not looking like near as much accumulation as areas to the northeast would see here in Central Georgia.